Steve Nash has been announced as the Brooklyn Nets head coach. Okay. Okay. I don't think anybody saw that coming. Did Nash even see that coming, right? Breaking the news today. Was it Woj? Was it a Woj bomb, or did Shams get him? I don't know. I'm shocked to hear it, man. Now, I understand the notion. I was listening to Stephen A talk about white privilege and how, Steve has never been any type of coach. He's been a personal assistant for the Warriors here for a while, and he's worked with Durant, and that's where the relationship started. But, the white privilege of just being handed a head coaching job. I understand that notion. But at the same time, the reality of the situation is that Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving chose and handpicked Steve Nash, clearly. So that they picked him. And then the other rumor surrounding this job was Greg Popovich. So you've got Mr. Social Activist himself, Kyrie Irving, and Kevin Durant. Their guys that they wanted and handpicked were both white men. I'll leave it at that as far as the white privilege goes. So Durant and Nash, they've had a working relationship since, 14, 15. They know each other quite well. And I'm excited for Nash, man. I'm just a little concerned that he is not going to get a real opportunity to coach. I think my question is, did Durant and Kyrie pick him so they could essentially run the show? Are they do they feel like Steve is, I don't want to use the word pushover, but he's too much of a player's coach. He's too nice of a guy. And obviously he's inexperienced. And so ultimately Durant and Kyrie can run shit. Is that the objective behind it? Or is Kyrie and Durant going to allow Nash to learn on the job and coach them and hold them accountable? And it may not go hand in hand. One of them may, and one of them may not. Right now, I'd lean more towards Durant allowing Nash, they have a relationship, to coach him up, right? And do the right things. Kyrie, what came to my mind was, at some point, does Kyrie feel like Nash is favoring Durant because they have a prior relationship? I don't know. And then the other thing that came to my mind was, is Nash going to try to change the way Kyrie plays a little bit, in the sense of, is he going to try to encourage him to become more of a facilitator? Because when you look at Nash and Kyrie and the way they play the game, they're almost opposites, right? Nash was all about efficiency and ball movement and the most efficient route to scoring, where Kyrie, not so much, right? And so when you see guys that have such contrasting styles, you imagine they see the game overall differently. And is that going to clash? But look, Nash seems to have somewhat of a Steve Kerr type temperament. And so maybe he can strike that balance where, he is a player's coach, but they have his respect and allow him to coach when it's time to coach. That's going to be very difficult, because I don't want to take too much away from Kerr, but the reality is he's had a built-in advantage when you look at the chemistry between Steph, Clay, and Dre. You've got Steph, the ultimate team superstar, right? The humble dude, Clay, who nothing bothers him. And then Draymond is the fire to the ice, right? He's the one that's going to ignite and push back and cause that spark that every team needs. And so the trio of Nash, Durant, and Kyrie, I just don't know how that chemistry is going to work. I'm excited. I don't hate the move. As far as Nash goes, I understand why he jumped on this opportunity. It's a great one, but it comes with a lot of risk. Right? Because the Nets, so long as they're healthy moving forward, they're going to be expected to contend and come out of the East possibly each year, the next few seasons. So there's a lot of expectations. You've never been a coach. And then you're dealing with these two divas, for a lack of a better term, right? I'm not going to call KD one, but Kyrie's been a coach killer, right? And so if this does go bad, I think it goes bad quickly and ugly. And then my question would be, would Nash even get another opportunity? Because is he going to get the chance to learn and coach? He's going to need some time here. And I don't know if he's going to be afforded that. He's put himself into a high pressure situation. But again, there's parallels to Kerr, right? He put himself in a situation like that. But again, I point to the chemistry the Warriors already had. We'll see, man. We'll see.